So have you read that book?
Yes, and I've watched the film in the cinemas.
Okay, so which was better, the film or the book?
Always the book, because it has more detail, but the film was really realistic and I liked it.
Okay. What other books have you read that you really like?
Diary of a Wimpy Kid.
What's that about?
Diary of a Wimpy Kid is about the main character, Greg. One of his books, for example, Dog Days, is this summer. He's talking about how his parents are forcing him to go outside when his thought of perfect summer is staying inside and playing video games. But what happens in one part of the book, which is really funny, he goes into the pool, but he has to go through the showering area and his little brother runs off and he has to chase him through. And he's like, oh, and he's looking away. And at one point, he falls into the pool and it's just hilarious.
So you actually find yourself laughing out loud?
Yeah.
Right.
And then the next one's Diary of the Wimpy Kid, something like The Ugly Truth, and it's like The Ugly Truth, Long Haul, Cabin Fever.
But you like David Walliams. Is he your favourite at the moment?
Yeah, because I like Demon Dentist, Gangster Granny.
I think we've got Gangster Granny here.
I'll have a look for that.
Yeah, I think you guys donated it.
Yeah, I think we did. I was looking for the Diary of the Wimpy Kid books because I was like, oh no, we might have donated it because I really like those books.
Mm-hmm. What other books, other than fiction, you say you like sort of true stories as well?
I like comic book, Marvel books. I have one at home. I got from one of the antique stores.
Right.
It's really big and it's full of a couple comics. It's in my bag.
Right. So we've had lockdown at the moment. In fact, when you were reading, I was thinking he was describing a street very much like the streets were a few weeks ago.
So no one's out. It kind of looks a bit desolate.
Right. So what have you been up to during lockdown?
Well, I have been doing online school, which I kind of like a bit more because you can finish your work and then you have fun time, chill time, everything like that. Mm-hmm. And at home, it's been my birthday. Yeah, I turned 10 in April. We had a trampoline, so that was a shared gift from my mum and my dad. Mm-hmm. So I was going bonkers on there. Yeah, we've done loads of stuff. We've went on walks, been playing in the garden. My dad has been teaching us a bit of football. We've been going to the football pitch at the top of Portgordon most days.
I heard you were collecting some of the rubbish out of the football ground.
Yes, well no, a couple of days ago we got a big bag. Today I'm definitely going. I want to go.
Why?
Because I just like to.
You think people should stop chucking rubbish?
Yeah, because there's more room to play. Because of what we're doing, throwing rubbish everywhere. Animals of different species are coming and eating them because they don't know what it is and what's happening. Mm-hmm. So they go to eat it and then, they choke.
Okay, and you don't want to be playing football in all of that?
No, 100% not.
So how long are you going to be, when do you have to go back to Wales then?
Friday.
You've got to go back to school?
Yes, so what's happening is we're going back for 2 days a week. We're going to do a little bit of learning and then we're going to do online school on the days which we're still out.
So you must have lots of friends down in Wales that you miss?
Yeah.
Okay. And can I just ask you, what do you enjoy in school?
I like Welsh. Welsh is good.
All right. Tell us a bit of Welsh.
Green, Dimon, Hoffi, Rugby. This is my saying I don't like rugby, but I do like rugby. That's just an example. I love rugby. I'm a rugby player.
How do you say I love rugby?
So, dwi'n hoffi rugby achos mae'n great. So what I said then
say that slowly, I want to learn it.
Dwi'n hoffi rugby.
Dwi'n hoffi rugby.
But in Welsh, rugby is rugby.
Rugby.
Yeah, and if you want to say I like rugby because it's great, you can say dwi'n hoffi rugby achos mae'n great.
Dwi'n hoffi rugby achos mae'n great.
So,
and how do you just say hello, how are you?
Hello's the same, but it's spelled H-E-L-O.
Okay.
We spell it differently and we say stuff differently.
Right.
But colours, pink is the exact same, but red is coch, blue is glass.
Coch and glass.
Yeah. Yellow is melon.
Melon. Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah, but I like Welsh.
And tell me, do you read any books in Welsh?
So we read the story of Gelert.
But that's a real Welsh folklore story.
Yes, it's a bit problematic.
Right, that's a sad story. Is there anything else you'd like to add? Do you encourage people to come to the BookSwap?
The BookSwap is amazing. You've got mystery, suspense, thrillers. You have loads of there's some science books. There's some kids books down there. So there's romance books. There's kids books down there. And also you can find board games. Lots of board games. Puzzles. Very good puzzles.
And very nice people to welcome you.
Yes. We have Carol and Sean here. They're really nice.
You've got to say that bit.
Every time we come in, we always have a big chat.
That's right. No, because you're so easy to chat to. I love chatting to young people who actually can hold a conversation, which is great. Anything else you want to say to these beautiful people of Portgordon?
If you're ever bored, paint some rocks and put them down by the harbour. And
I like that. If you're ever bored, paint some rocks and put it in the harbour. Yeah.
All you have to do, you go up the Lampy House and down the road, and where the metal fencing is, and the harbour's down there. It's just on the wall. We put a lot of rocks there today.
Okay, cool. I'm really looking forward to seeing that. Do you like what did you think of the name of this place, the Lampy House?
I like it. It's like the wee Lampy House.
Do you know the story, the history behind it?
No.
Okay, well, I'm not going to go into that right away, but they used to call Portgordon Paraffin City. Because they used to light the lamps, the gas lamps with the paraffin stored here in the Lampy House. Portgordon was the last one, apparently, I may be wrong, but I think it was the last village along this coast who had gas lamps. So people used to call this area Paraffin City.
It's cool that his mum today got a book about Portgordon history, and I've seen like a picture in one of them. It's like boats, and there's so many boats. Like now if you look at the harbour, there's a couple boat.
That book was written by Peter Reid, who lives here in the village.
Yeah, Peter Reid.
It's a good name for this place, isn't it? Except his name is spelled R-E-I-D, but he's like a local historian.
Oh.
Yeah, and he's very knowledgeable. I'm hoping to get him on one of our P.O.T.S-Cast.
That would be cool.
Anyway, Roddy, it's been such a pleasure, and you're our first. And as you can tell, I am no professional at this, but
It's pretty good.
I
don't know how to do it. Like I'd probably be like
both of us are amateur professionals.
It's like a new TV show. Like
Yeah.
it's broadbanding all over Scotland.
Well, cheers. Thanks so much. We'll see you again when you come back up to Portgordon.
Okay, bye.
Okay, God bless. Bye.
Bye.
Thank you to our first guest, the delightful Roddy Mayo. Thank you to Philip Banks, voiceover artist. Music provided by www.purple-planet.com. My name is Carol Mason-Corkery. Thank you for listening and keep on reading.